So I will show you the some of the training example of DAX before we move to the um, deriving or answering questions. So basically, this is the core already, uh, and then you can derive any answers you want from this view, from the deck. Sorry. The reason for the training examples because sometimes you start to use DAX and then you are the beginner. You don't even know how to understand the expressions and read the expression in general. So I will show you some example, and then hopefully after this, they are quick starters for you to start your DAX Power BI journey. Okay, so the first example I need to show you is this one, the two-step example. Okay, so let me copy this one over here and then explain the DAX expression for you in here. Okay, let me uh, switch to mm, the table mode and then explain. So I can give you the simplest solution for this before we moving to so 1A. I will do this. Okay, so if you read the expression like this, it's very simple. It will return a row or a table with one row and then two columns. Column A will be 1, 2, 3, and the column B will be 2, 3, 4. So it's very straightforward to understand. This one is very simple. That's expression. Let me copy over here and then compare. Number two, so I will tweak this expression a little bit. So I have 1B. I will do two step. So step one, I set x equal to 1, 2, 3, and then y equal to 2, 3, 4, and then I return the x and the y here. Okay, so now you have the if you want to, you can just you can wrap everything in the bracket like this, but it's okay to write like this, or you can write like this, so that it just show you that this expression has different steps. Step one to uh, store the value 1, 2, 3 in x, store the value 2, 3, 4 in y, and then to return x and y. Okay, so this is the second step, which is the same thing as before, but then we make it like a little bit longer. Now this one is not normally not what we see in Excel, because normally in Excel we have a big expression, like expression inside expression and inside expression, but then DAX allow us to write the expression in steps, so you can and then you can choose to return anything inside the. Okay, so if I write like this one is x, y, and then this one is x plus y. So this one is very obvious that if I change this one to 1, 2, 3, 4 in here, then I don't have to change in the x in here and then x in here, because they are actually the same thing. So that's the purpose of using variables in this case. So if you use the same variable x in this context, then it will be very optimal for you to change the value. You only need to change in here, and then you don't have to update everywhere in which you have the X. Okay, let me go back to this this expression. Okay, so now I think I need to copy uh, this expression. I make it more optimal because we use the x 3 times here, and then you change only 1 time in here, and then the y is the same thing. So if you want to change, then you don't have to change in all places. Okay, so this is the one of the function of the DAX. Let me do one more thing, which is C. Until here, and then I do part 2 until here. This one part 2, I change a little bit. I will do this. Okay, so basically they are different things, and I return the union of part 1 and part 2. Okay, so now you can see I want this thing. Yeah, I want this thing because I don't want the number very similar to each other, and it's very difficult to read. Okay, so this one is the other way to make it uh, more complicated. So in this case, in part 1, I return a row. 1, 2, 3 is x, 2, 3, 4 is y, and then this is the x plus y, and this one is x minus y. Okay, so the similar structure, but then now I change the value in here. So if you want to, you can just put the value in here in one row like this, so it looks more optimal, and then you save a lot of lines. In this case, you don't have uh, to write the long expression in many lines, and then you can compare line for line the expression as well. Okay, so there you go. So in this case, you have the result already, and then let me try to make it. Okay, so it doesn't work in here, but okay, so let me try to union the part 1 again, and then show you the the how union work. So if this is part 1, and then you have the first row, part 2 you have the second row, and then part 1 again, then you have this. Okay, so that's how the union work. Let me tag this one into 1, and then I tag this one into 2, and then you can see here part 1 and part 2. You can name it explicitly, like tag one, part 1 like this, and then part 2 like this. Okay, so if you want to break it into 2 rows, it's okay to break into 2 rows. Yes. Okay, so that's how the first thing about that in the in the var and return, and then in the row as well. So you can just use the simple keywords and var and return and then union, and you can break the large expression with different step into smaller and then even smaller. Okay, so even in this one, I want to emphasize a little bit on the encapsulation. So from here to here is it's the inner expression or independent part, and then this one independent with this one, meaning that this x and this x, they have the same name, but then they are not the same they so you can reuse the name in different blocks like this, but then the meaning inside will be uh, customized based on this expression. So this one x is 1 2 3, and this one is actually 5 4 3 2. Okay. So you don't have you don't have to you can reuse the symbols, and you don't have to like name like x1 y1 x2 y2. You don't have to do that, because actually DAX allow you to uh, to reuse the symbols.